Good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn and understood about basics of computer. So before going to the topic, in each and every video I have already said, first we need to understand what is the benefit of doing this work, what is the need of reading basics of computer. So I am going to explain first the importance of basics of computer. Nowadays you already know, in banking we need to do so many works, we need to maintain so many documents in the banking system. So for that we need to use the computer. Now for example, in company also there are so many parts company are manufacturing, so we are not able to remember all the part name and part number. To remember all these things we need to use computer. So these all things required by we only to use the computer. So the thing is that we are the people, we have only manufactured it and we are only depending upon the computer. So you understood that what is its importance. Now coming to the full form of computer. Full form of computer is common operating machine purposely or particularly used for technological and educational research. Same thing written over here. Introduction to the computer. Charles Babbage was considered to be the father of computer. Now in the 1840s we are using computer that is more mechanically than electronically, but in the definition it is written, computer is an electronic device that accepts information and manipulates it for some result based on a program or sequence of instruction. Now the thing is that here one term came, electronic. Now in 1814 computer is more mechanically rather than electrically, but in the 1940 that term came electronic. So in day by day we are going to the advanced version of computer. So nowadays we are using a term electronics device, because the thing is that it's so much importance. So nowadays we are launching our satellites. Apart from that, recently we have launched Chandrayaan 2. So all the calculation, distance from here to Chandrayaan, distance from all the angle, by what angle we need to focus on the Chandrayaan, and what are the distance we have to travel from here to there. These all things we have calculated with the help of computer. So the thing is that this much is the importance of computer. We are the people, we have made it and we are using it for our flexibility. In the last line written over here, a program or sequence of instruction manipulates it for some result based on a program or a sequence of instruction. Based on a program or a sequence of instruction, he want to say over here that computer, that I will explain later. A device that computes is basically a programmable electronic machine that performs high-speed mathematical or logical operation, or that assembles, stores, correlates, or otherwise processes information. Now these are the things we already understood. Now come to the focus, how it's working, how it is processing the information. Last line. So it's working in only two things. First is 0, second one is 1. That two are called binary number. 0 and 1 are called binary number. So how it is working in only 0 and 1? How come it is possible for a computer to work only on 0 and 1? So later understood by this example. You are having 0 and 1. Now this is the wire. If suppose current is flowing from the wire, then will be considered 1. If suppose there is no current, then will be considered 0. Okay. Now come to the main criteria. Computers do only 4 things. First one is taking input, second one is memorizing the input, third one is processing the input, and the fourth one is giving the output. Now suppose it took the input in the form of 0 and 1, because 0 and 1 is the Matrabhasha, that means native language of computer. So the thing is that it have already taken. Now for a number A, the decimal value is 65. So 65, again we need to convert it into binary. If we will convert it, something 1001 something like that come. So again we will sending this data into computer. Input we have already given. Memory is memorizing all these 0 and 1. Now the main role of processor, that means processing unit, came over here. Processing means it's for a value, the by decimal number is 65. Again that processor converted it into 0 and 01 01 01 like that. After that, each and every color, suppose we are seeing that A in a black color, so each and every color is having a particular pixel, so that pixel is also having a particular value, and that value also going to convert with the help of processor in the processor. So by that it's working. Now same thing with the help of diagram we have shown over here. There are 4 unit: input unit, memory unit, this two, if we will combine control unit and ALU, arithmetic logic unit, then we will make CPU, that is called processing unit, that is also called brain of the computer. And the last one is output unit. First we need to provide input over here in the form of 0 and 1. After that, memory will memorize all these things. Then after combining these two, we need to make CPU, central processing unit. This is the third part. After that, this one is the output part, fourth part. Same thing written over here in the definition. Input, this is the process of entering data and programs into the computer system. Control unit, the process of input output processing and storage is performed under the supervision of a unit called control unit. Each and everything we need to do under the supervision of something, that is called control unit. You people are also doing work under the supervision of supervisor. So supervisor is there, is the control unit. Memory unit, computer is used to store data and instruction. Arithmetic logic unit, output. Now in the last line it is mentioned whatever I have already told to you. The ALU and CU means control unit of a computer system are jointly known as the central processing unit. You may call CPU as the brain of any computer. I have already explained to you. Now there are two devices. First one is input devices, second one is output devices. So input devices accept data and instruction from the user. It only accept. Keyboard is a input device. Why? Because it is accepting. If you are pressing A, it's accepting the data. After accepting a data, again it is transferring to the CPU. After transferring to the CPU is processing is work. After that, again it is giving the output whatever you have entered over here. So output device return processed data, that is information back to the user. So whatever, suppose you have pressed A, so output device in the monitor you are seeing the same number, same letter A. So it is processed data, that is information back to the user. Return process, that means output here as a return process. Same data it is returning. We are able to see it by our eyes. Now the last thing is that we have already learned about the importance of computer, the full form of computer, and the introduction to the computer. And the lastly we have learned about input device and output device. So I want to give, so many people ask me a questions, what is the difference between email and Gmail? So I want to explain you also. The email full form is electronic mail, and the Gmail full form is Google Mail. Try to understand these two things by the help of one example. Now suppose you are going to the platform, railway platform. So you need to stand in a platform and you are waiting for your train. Once the train is coming, you are going inside the train and you are going to the location wherever you want to go. So here in this, Gmail is your platform and email is your train. So Gmail is a platform through which email will be sent. So that's all about. If any doubt you can ask. Thank you very much.